with Jeff Thomas back to receive this kick. In the air and underway for the third all-time meeting between the Hurricanes and the Panthers. And it is the dynamic Thomas with a strong return, cutting it across the 30-yard line. That's where Miami will have the foot. Miami very effective running the ball last week at Toledo. Homer got 16 carries, DJ Dallas 17. Here is Thomas slipping away, and a first down across midfield. First third down of the game for Miami. Hurricanes were outstanding on third downs last week. And Rozier will hook up with his tight end Brevin Jordan, but he's a yard shy. A transfer from Bowling Green, but he graduated early, so he has another year of eligibility remaining after this. Morgan with nowhere to go, swarmed under for a sack and a loss of 9.
It's like Russell, Maryland were up front. Gerald Willis is playing arguably as good as anybody.
Only one down lineman for Miami here. Morgan pressured anyway, tries to elude the grasp of Garvin, and the pass was nearly reeled in.
In there, take the sack, let's punt and play defense.
Punter is Stone Wilson, a 4-year starter. In the air to Jeff Thomas, and returnable from his 22. Thomas gets a block and another big one. Thomas is to midfield. Jeff Thomas with a juke. Thomas appears to be home free. One defender from behind, a miss on a diving tackle try, and Jeff Thomas has taken it home. However, there is a flag back at the 44-yard line.
Homer was in the game the first series and averaging about, 3.5 yards a carry.
Not much doing on this play. A yard on third down for Dallas. Anthony Johnson brought him down.
I got that vibe in meetings yesterday with the Miami coaching staff.
Shondarius Phillips for FIU on first down with a flag thrown. Well, we talked to Thomas Brown the last 2 weeks at Miami last week. A heck of a story, Willis. Florida transfer, took a leave of absence from football last year. Now one of the dominant linemen in the entire country. Morgan with a short one here on third and long, near the 42. And Sterling Palmer, the tight end, is a couple of yards short. Has a 3rd and 6 staring him down. Hurricanes are 0 for 2 today. Perry will take off and dart close to the marker. Hit by Emmanuel Lubin up from the cornerback spot.
We need him back in the ball game.
Quick tempo once again. This is Jordan. Once again, a good pickup for the true freshman tight end. A first down, a gain of 11. He walked off a little slowly after the punt return, which was a 78-yard touchdown negated due to a holding penalty. Running room for DJ Dallas to the 40-yard line of FIU.
Careful, watch the end of this run, in which showing some toughness, the offensive line doing a great job, but as he goes out of bounds, that right there. Nice drive that Perry has put together here.
4 carries each for Homer and Dallas so far. Travis with a 5th. Good move there. Homer created space. Now across the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Travis Homer scores from 35 yards away. His first score of the season.
What a cut. Right in the middle. Free himself up. And then it turned into a foot race. Nice job of pulling around Ravon Donaldson, and then it was all Travis Homer.
Here comes the pressure. Alexander, and then hopefully renew the rivalry after that. Quarterback still N'Kosi Perry for a second straight drive, and he hits Brevin Jordan again. All 3 of Perry's completions have gone to his true freshman tight end, and Jordan has another first down.
You got a true freshman and then a redshirt freshman. They've thrown a pass or two to one another. There seems to be chemistry there. Getting the ball out.
Back on the ground game, Dallas plowing forward for a Miami first down. Halftime today, and Howard Schnellenberger is scheduled to lead them through the tunnel into smoke. N'Kosi Perry completes his first pass of the quarter. It's a touchdown to Lawrence Cager. 2 drives and 2 scores for N'Kosi Perry in Miami. This one a hookup of 26.
The 1 and the 8. Looks it off. Bang, 8 right in the middle. And then Cager finishes it off with 1 move and a dive into the end zone. But
Alexander's got to hurry to get the snap off. And he did just in time. He'll take a shot here. Wharton had a step. The ball is thrown out of bounds. And FIU will punt again after gaining 1 yard.
Not at all.
Sacks, turnovers?
At some point, you're going to have 1.
Well, there's your 3rd and long. Hit. Ball has come free. It is loose. That is a fumble. And Miami, after Furman Silva knocked it out, Miami appears to get back on top of it.
It was heads up in getting on the football.
FIU's only first down is via penalty. Morgan with a little bit of time takes a shot for Wharton, and it is intercepted. Sheldrick Redwine has the takeaway, and Sheldrick Redwine will hop his way over to the turnover chain.
Out. When he's a safety, it's his first year playing safety after moving over from corner.
Can't play football. Still around the team, though, and an absolute inspiration to the Canes. Harley with a great catch off a bubble. Mike Harley's going to have a first down.
That is the reason right there why Thomas Brown's at 8.
9 for 9 throwing the ball. Perry will take off here. Run for the first down, maybe a lot more. To midfield for N'Kosi Perry. Miami marches on behind its redshirt freshman, a run of 17.
First half where you split the linebackers and now you're just one-on-one. It's just yourself and the middle linebacker, Edwin Freeman, who can't track him down. You're dangerous on offense.
5.7 yards per carry, and a give to the fullback, Trayon Gray.
Now we saw that 2 times last week against Toledo.
Drive. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for N'Kosi Perry, and this one a drive of 5+ minutes so far. Perry will sling it into double coverage. It is reeled in by Mike Harley.
Wow. And someone, whether it's Brevin Jordan or one of the slot receivers, but boy, does he come through. The middle of the field open again.
Perry already ran it for a first down and a 3rd down play this drive. Here he fires on the run, and it's incomplete. Diving try for the tight end Brevin Jordan. Freshman out of Pasadena, Texas, was 1 for 2 against LSU. And Baxa here will slot it from 31 yards. One really difficult game that either of those teams have played so far.
Well, this set says run it.
Perry says throw it, and throw it he does to Harley again. Across the 30-yard line, out of bounds to the 26, pulled down late. Mike Harley has become N'Kosi Perry's go-to guy in this first half.
Covering first a bad snap that's low, but then not staring it down. He looks at one safety, pulls him off the hash mark, and that allows Mike Harley coming into this ball game and igniting this offense.
42 yards. Harley on his 6th catch for 78. Perry with a couple of pump fakes lost his helmet, and here come the flags.
Yeah, face mask.
That's going to be Noah Curtis.
I like the middle of the field again here. They are just giving it up on the back end. Cover 0.
Perry's going to run it toward the middle and get swarmed under. No gain. Mark Richt onto the field to get a timeout. Perry looking that way, floats it for Jordan. Get used to hearing that combination. N'Kosi Perry to Brevin Jordan.
It was just there. It's been there for a while. Nice move to get himself off the line of scrimmage. And what a throw by Perry to cap the drive off.
They are both expected to make full recoveries and to play football again. But it has been certainly on the minds and hearts, Andre, of this FIU team. That they're wearing a decal with a talented kid.
It's still waiting for routes to develop down the field, and
that was the year after Butch Davis was the head coach. Now at FIU. Travis Homer.
Boy, has he had some game. You get it. It's one cut right there, and let's go.
Last week it was DJ Dallas, the bell cow in the run game. This week, Homer. One more time, he has that burst once he sees the hole. First down, Miami, and a run of 13 this time.
Hole I opened up for you. Love it. Big fellas on both sides.
Third straight for Homer. Couple of good cuts early. Homer finds the open space. That's 3 first down runs in a row.
Up at left guard, now he's at right guard. Watch this kick out block for Homer. Bam! Right there, and then obviously he's off to the races. What a...
It's always good when you have 178 rushing yards and you have more than 178 yards more than the other team, as the defense has done their part. Cager back in the end zone. Is he in? Yes. Touchdown, Miami.
Not going to get the football with a quarterback like N'Kosi Perry in the ball game. Steps up, the eyes right back down the field.
Yeah, hanging on his shoulder. Here's a first down for FIU. It's second of the game. C.J. Wharton on the catch. And the first down outside of a 15-yard penalty in the opening quarter.
It's a quick place to go with the football.
Morgan looking that way. Has a one-on-one matchup. And it's incomplete. Austin Maloney was there. Michael Jackson in coverage.
But firmly entrenched. Yeah. His feet in the shoes, so to speak.
Seems we know the answer. It's a matter of when we may get it for the future. Perry on 3rd and 9. Head down, first down, full head of steam.
Love it.
14 on the run.
Yourself, but then you put yourself on a line sometimes for your team. This guy's just playing football.
Perry.
Oh, wow.
Spinning away. Down the field he goes. Couple of receivers are there, and that ball's intercepted.
That's the youth. Rick is telling him right now. Great escapability here to get to the outside. Now you can set your feet, but that's not the throw you want to make late and allow a route to develop long enough.
Morgan has no time here, but found space over the middle to Gator, and a first down FIU.
Boy, nice job. And then finishing things. It's kind of a two-deep look. Waited just until Gator got out of his break.
They may have been thinking about the Buckeyes. Prime time next Saturday night. Morgan short and incomplete. Darius Scott the intended target.
On the ground with a touchdown run.
N'Kosi Perry, probably the big story of this game. And he sets up the screenplay to DJ Dallas, the converted wide receiver who can still get out and run like one. The recruiting classes under Mark Richt have been excellent. Davis again worming free for 6 more.
How about the explosion? I'm not sure if that's Cager at the top or not, but that's exactly where I'd be going with it.
That's the Evidence Njoku, but it'll go to Lingard on the ground, and Lorenzo Lingard breaks it to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 5. Lingard slips a tackler, runs for a first down. Lorenzo Lingard is inside the 10. That was pretty. So is this.
Agree on one, but we'll see.
I think we'll agree on more than one. A little trick play up 31-0. Flip it back to the freshman Mark Pope. And Pope is popped across the 5.
2 times in the 4th quarter. Arkansas and Texas A&M of that year.
And a go for it on 4th and goal. Perry. Rush coming from behind. He is taken down. Perry sacked by Furman Silva, his 2nd of the game. Or with Alabama. The offense that they have, some of the limitations they have, even in a good start. Maybe Mississippi State. Here's a big play to C.J. Wharton all the way to midfield.
That's what I was expecting earlier in the game. C.J. Wharton does his thing, but it's quick. It gets the ball out of James Morgan's hands and into a playmaker.
Every key skill position player on their offense. Good run here. One of the few of the game. Napoleon Maxwell for 10.
A lot of rosters.
And you know all these young kids want a shot at the turnover chain. Morgan, nobody decided to guard C.J. Wharton, and FIU is in the end zone.
Yeah, definitely a bust in the secondary, and credit to James Morgan. A little a reverse down there when you're up 31-0. A sack happened the very next play, and then you give up your shutout.
Weldon on a third down. Sticks it in the gut of Davis, and Cameron Davis has a first down.
Of all of them out there, it's the latest.
That's why it's almost the best. Morgan hit as he throws. Overthrew Wharton, and a fourth down coming up. It looks like a chair that you found at a yard sale in somebody's great-grandmother's house.
It's the thought that's gone into it.
Call it the old chair. Field goal try for Jose Borregales is good. Back. That's a pretty good onside kick off the hands of Cager. It's loose at the turf.
And FIU comes up with it.
Richard Dames picked it up.
His cover team, an opportunity right there. That bounce puts it just high enough, and I'm not sure the Miami player.
Receiving touchdown to punt return touchdown last game, Alexander, and he has not caught a pass in this game. Morgan on 2nd and 10. Wharton in double coverage. Are you kidding me? He reeled it in at the 10. Crazy.
And I know that they're playing a lot of younger players, you know, second, third team guys. But all of a sudden, FIU has found some offense, and I know desperately Miami wanted the shutout.
Morgan keeps it. Morgan, whole lot of players in the end zone, and he sticks it to Wharton again for his second score.
We talked about Malik Rozier and Jeff Thomas, that and James Morgan and C.J. Wharton on the other side. Boy, that is a dime right there.
Lingard the last to touch it. 31-17 is your final. Miami gets the first 31. A crushing defensive effort in the first 3 quarters. And an easy win over its crosstown brothers from FIU.